Hi Kiwi! Alright, so Meg has given us a challenge to try and beat a run with no mirror upgrades. And I'm gonna beat it. We're gonna be running the Bow of Shiva, or the Bow of Rama rather, again. We're gonna take the Aphrodite Keepsake, and we'll see how this goes. So this is gonna put us at 11 heat, somehow more heat than... Oh wait, you know what? We do not need extreme measures on top of everything else here. No, we do not. Alright, routine inspection is all that's on the board. Let's do this.
Go.
So yeah, I'm going to be hunting for Aphrodite's attack again, which, knowing her, she's going to just pop up and give her special again, her special, or we're going to start with a hammer. Okay.
Spell could use a little fine-tuning.
All right, let's see. Your special fires 4 shots, not interested. Blast wave around you, or your attack hits up to 3 foes. I guess we'll take chain shot. That's not really amazing, but it's...
My bow grows
Let's see how this
stronger.
looks. Oh, interesting. So now it doesn't penetrate. That might actually be worse for us. I may have already thrown the run, but we'll see how this plays out. Not gonna write it off just yet. Who knows? Maybe we stumbled upon something amazing, or maybe I'm just coping desperately with the reality that is not very promising. I feel like this has somehow ended up being a damage down, though. No matter. Our goals for today is, once we beat the run, we are going to spend a bunch of gems on things. As I mentioned in the other episode, or the previous episode rather, I intended to kind of look up what makes sense to spend gems on, and there are a couple things that should get priority just because they serve some sort of function beyond cosmetic, but overall they're not actually that integral to any sort of progression. So
Well, now.
we're just going to get them because it's fun. And with that said, though, we're still going to be farming darkness because we need 2,000 darkness just to get our next round of rerolls. And I'd say rerolls are some of the most important things we could get. So certainly, I think we've got some priorities to take first and foremost. Would love to see an Aphrodite boon sometime in the rapidly approaching future. That would be solid if we could. Oh, didn't even see you over there, buds. There we go. Like, in theory, the chain bounce should do a lot of damage, but the fact that it prevents... Oh, man. Aphrodite or Chaos? I think I'm going to go Chaos.
Going in.
Chaos is probably going to be a lot harder to come by than Aphrodite.
Darkness.
Tell me something, son of Hades. If the one who called herself Persephone is back, then why do you continue to return?
Master Chaos, it seems I've developed something of a talent around breaking out of here. Or there, I mean, the underworld. So, it's become more of an official role for me, I guess. If escape shouldn't be possible, then someone needs to find the gaps.
Indeed. And you shall visit with me still, despite accomplishing the principal object of your journey back when first we met. Good.
I appreciate that that Chaos appreciates us. Let's see, attack does 46% more damage. Oh, darn. Okay, so Addled Influence. So Addled, the effect Addled, I think is the only one we have left on the Fated Choice list. And I should probably take it here. No, we're running a gimmick build. We need this. Fortunately, we're going to take damage every time we attack.
You would choose the same.
So I'm going to have to depend on my special for a little bit here, but that's honestly pretty just fine on it. Because the special does a decent amount of damage on this weapon. It's not amazing by any metric, but it's enough. And I guess I shouldn't forget I have my cast as well, which does pretty solid damage. Right, okay, I have to remember though that my cast does not do any knockback, so if I get hit, I actually, or if I am attacking enemies, they will not get staggered, and I can still get hit. So I gotta be careful of that.
The underworld's power.
Oh no, I hope I don't have, oh no, that's not good. We got a mini boss fight. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Oh boy, this is gonna be a slow one. Well, as long as you dash when he teleports, he can't really hit you. This mini-boss is surprisingly easy, at least when he doesn't have any attack speed steroid from the Pact of Punishment. But definitely not an inspiring amount of damage against him, to say the least. Oh, dashed right into him. Unfortunate. And since we can't stagger him either, that means he's going to teleport even when his armor wears off. At least they have way more... The armor seems to be way more of a damage sponge than their actual base HP, which is nice. Like, he should start dying a lot faster once the armor's broken, in theory. We'll see if that's actually the case. Oh boy, Kiwi. Let's hope we don't have to fight Meg like this, because that's just going to be painful to watch. Just need to make sure I hit him with my cast where possible, since that's... Oh, right, I only have one Bloodstone. That's why it hasn't been firing more than once. That makes a lot of sense. Man, you don't realize how important the mirror is until you lose it.
That'll show you.
Don't work yourself too hard down there, you promise, little godling? We need you in good shape and spirits on Olympus here.
Alright, give us your attack. Well, what did I say? Did I? Oh, right, I don't have the mirror. I can't reroll. Wow. Not a surprise, but genuinely disappointing. I guess I'll take her special again.
Love and loss.
So frustrating. This game really, really likes to play favorites, and I guess this... Oh, why did I do
was from
that?
Chaos.
Hey, Prince, I heard you showed that Fury sister the what for. Is that the truth? Might explain why I've been left here to my own devices for a change.
I don't think she'll be out of commission for very long. She'd best find you mining that boulder, though at least you managed to catch a break for now. Be seeing you, Sisyphus.
I think we'll have to take his HP here because, we're not sitting too pretty right now.
All right.
This honestly may be worth throwing the run for, just to restart and see if we can get better luck. Because we didn't get an amazing hammer to start. We didn't get Aphrodite's attack. Like, all of the things that we need for this build to come online have been denied as something fierce. I think it ultimately depends on if I have to fight Meg or not. If I have to fight Meg with just my special, that's going to be so very painful. But honestly, I mean, I know Kiwi enjoys the struggle of these runs, so maybe this is probably going to go as long as it can. And it's not going to go well, but it's going to go. We're going to make it go. I think what happens is if I don't get anything else from Aphrodite on this floor, we'll go for the Artemis Keepsake next and see if we can get the Dash Strike crit. And then on top of that, we'll take Artemis's attack and then just roll for crits as much as possible. Because crit damage will be pretty serious if we can get it going, right? I don't know why I forgot that it doesn't stagger again. There we go.
Feeling good.
Oh, I think our Chaos Boon just popped. It did. Okay. Cool, so we just have a flat 46% more damage, and it's not, and we didn't have to fight Meg with that major detriment to our DPS. I saw the gold chest, the gold pot over there, so I just wanted to grab that real quick. I don't know why I keep calling them chests. They're very clearly pots. They've always been pots. Oh well. This chain shot just feels awful. Wow, it does not, if there's even like the teensiest bit of wall between them, it does not bounce. And it only did you see that? Like, it didn't bounce to that third guy, even though he was like right there. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna take this hammer again.
Time to collect.
Unless there's no better option. Zeus? Zeus. Do I want Zeus? I mean, I have nothing to gain from the shop. I'm gonna take Zeus. We'll see what he gives. I mean, Jolta doesn't sound terrible. I definitely don't want his attack, but there's probably something else that I could get that would be decent. And that time the chain attack missed. Like, what the heck? Wow, this is genuinely a nerf because it doesn't... The original shot of Rama, like, penetrates enemies. Well, I don't know what to say other than I'm genuinely disappointed on a judgment call that I couldn't have made unless I knew. And I will probably forget in the future, but at least I know for now. Never do this again.
Your father must have told you that his governance over the underworld is due more to the weaving of the fates than by his choice. Admittedly, he got the short end of the stick, whereas Poseidon and myself, why, we've been doing rather well indeed.
Alright, let's see. Attack is useless, dash is whatever. After you dash, just before getting hit. I don't really want his base dash, so we'll take lightning reflexes. I'm surprised they offer that to you without having like a base level boon. What is it, a base level dash? But I'm not going to complain. Yeah, Zeus didn't really have... I don't think Zeus has really much anything to offer on this build that is focused on our primary DPS source. So... The chain shot's probably a lot better on a different weapon, but on Rama, it's genuinely a nerf. But enough lamenting my decision-making in typical roguelite fashion. You don't know until you try. So with that said, what can I talk about today that I'd want to talk about? I suppose in recent news, yesterday we made blueberry pancakes, and we made a cinnamon ginger peach and raspberry syrup.
Good enough to eat.
That we're gonna put on shaved ice today. We're gonna make kakegori, which is a Japanese style of shaved ice. Oh wait,
take what's
this is
mine.
HP. Well, 25 HP is pretty solid. All right, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Charge up a shot and we'll bam. It only bounced once. Cool. Yeah. Anyway, so kakegori is a Japanese style shaved ice, which is quite tasty, but it's just it's a very fine shaving, so it's very light and very refreshing. I mean, any shaved ice is going to be refreshing, of course.
Worthless wretches.
Can't do that.
But that's something we're looking forward to today. What else do we do? I made like 6 quarts of curry soup, which was awesome. I've already eaten like 2 of those quarts. Let's not talk about that. I think that was about all I ate yesterday until dinner. And then dinner we had blueberry pancakes. I can afford Zeus now. Okay, well, yeah, let's take the second Zeus spoon.
Thank you, mate.
Your Charon there must drive quite a hard bargain, Zagreus, if he would keep you from your victory just for a bit of coin.
Oh, he's leading us to it, I think. Yeah, lightning bolt to make a foe's jolted. Perfect.
Shocking.
Very cute,
Which sister
Zagreus.
this time?
Tisiphone. Yeah.
Hello. I'm here on official business this time, Tisiphone, so, stand aside. Although, I guess the whole point of this job is that you're meant to try to stop me anyway, isn't that right?
Murder. Murder. Alright.
Well then, let's get to work.
Oh, right, I forgot she dashes multiple times. I guess there's no real point in using my cast, but I may as well, because it's a little bit of damage I can sneak in. Ouch. Ouch. Calm down, Tisiphone. Oh my goodness. I don't think that actually does damage, it just stuns you and sets you up for her next attack.
Lights out.
I'm always trying to do my attack based on a dash strike, because then it, oh dear. Hold on. So the dash strike makes the bow charge up faster, so whenever possible, you should use the dash strike. I'm gonna keep just firing this way to block her attack. I very much appreciate that this game makes you kind of destroy most projectiles with your own attacks. Very narrow space to be fighting in here. Oh right, I only have 1 dash, I forgot. Alright, so I'm gonna be definitely looking for a Hermes boon. Hopefully get a better, more dashes. If I just had 2 dashes, it would be standard and I'd probably play a lot better. I'm gonna take a lot of unnecessary damage against Hades in particular, because to get out of his big sweeping attack, I usually need 2 dashes. I'm gonna really need to remember to use my range to my advantage when we get up against Hades. And I'm not gonna joke around this time, I'm definitely taking the luckier tooth on the final floor. But for now, I guess we go the Artemis keepsake and hope for something decent. I could sell one of the Zeus spoons, because neither of them are terribly amazing for me. But, we'll just hold. We need every little bit of strength that we can get, and there aren't many boons that those replace that'll benefit us more, and the odds of finding them anyway aren't phenomenal. Here's hoping we find an Aphrodite and get her attack.
Asphodel.
We've never done this before, and we have... Oh no, we dropped it because we weren't doing extreme measures. Honestly, for the best. Okay. I guess we're gonna pomegranate our special, because all of our damage is once again special based, because this game refuses to cooperate. I have an idea, and the game is like, no. The only idea you deserve is suffering. How's that sound for an idea? Sounds terrible, Hades. It sounds terrible, but thank you. Well, it is called the Pact of Punishment for a reason, I suppose. But I don't think this is the Pact of Punishment's fault. This is just my poor luck and bad RNG. Hey, look, it actually bounced to 3 enemies for a change. What a rarity.
My reward.
Alright, let's see. So another 16% damage on the special. I mean, if I could replace this with, say, Dionysus special or Demeter's special, Aphrodite's special does a whole lot of damage, I guess. We'll just keep stacking this for now. It's honestly one of our primary sources of damage at this point, which is kind of sad. Alright, Artemis, please be kind to us. If not your attack, at least give us your dash strike. Honestly, I'd rather your dash. I'd rather your dash to start.
Let's get this done.
Let's do it. All right. Let's see what you bring.
All of you. It's over.
He's not kidding.
I don't think I'm getting this before he does. Oh, if that hadn't hit me, I would have been fine. At least he's trying to steal my kills, which means I can steal them back first. Oh my goodness, I'm taking so much unnecessary damage. Oh, and armored enemies are not going to make this easy, are they? I'm going to focus on the one that isn't armored because I can kill that for sure.
You die next.
He's going to get that one for sure. Okay. Oh, good. Tiny enemies. Tiny enemies are way more doable for me. I can kill these a lot faster. I'll let him kill the big things and focus on the tiny ones. There we go.
There.
Should be able to out DPS him on this one. Oh, especially if he does his AoE. There's nothing that can save them from that. There we go.
That's quite enough of that.
All right, definitely some
You earned
unnecessary.
this fair and square.
Definitely some unnecessary damage taken, but we needed it.
Hey, look at that. The message must have worked. Practically can see that shiny bow from here. I've never wielded Kornokt myself, at least not yet. Though, if the Fates are sending visions to me of its past or future bearers, why, I guess I'm bound to get my shot eventually.
All right, let's see. Attack is weak. Dash strike is 50% more damage. We'll take. I think we'll take the dash strike for now because we got common rarity on both of these. All right, anything good? I think I'll definitely take the shop over the mini boss. I don't think we need to take any extra damage from what we already have. The only thing I could afford here is a partial palm or a food, which honestly may help, or I save my money for later things. There's Hermes. A shame we can't afford him. Athena could help a lot if we can get her call. I would love Athena's call. Or honestly, her attack wouldn't be half bad here. Since it is a big AoE, I'll be able to reflect projectiles pretty reliably. It really does feel, though, like the game has given me an unnecessary bonus challenge just because I already set out for using my best weapon, you know? It's fine. If I had a reroll, I probably could have rerolled, and then I would have had the funny instance of, oh, I used a reroll? I still don't get my attack boon that I'm looking for. Wouldn't that be funny and easily predictable? Realistically speaking, the thing I need most right now, though, is one extra dodge from a Hermes boon, some way to get more damage on my attack, and then just straight survivability from that point. Like, we don't have any Death Defiances at all, and I have to keep that in mind because I'm used to depending on them a little too much.
Lady Athena.
Lady Athena.
Were you not close to having reached the surface lately, cousin? Then this can only mean some unforeseen impediment prevented your escape.
Definitely unforeseen. Alright, 55% more damage on the attack. That actually doesn't sound nearly as good as I was making it out to be. I think we're just going to take the flat 7% damage reduction here. Not amazing. Really could use Aphrodite's attack boon. I say if we make it through Elysium and still haven't been offered Aphrodite, we just take whatever we can get at that point.
Over here.
Which is unideal, but is probably where we are now. Such is life. The game refuses to cooperate. I'm just gonna have to make do with what I have. Oh right. No stagger when you're armored. I knew that. Why did I try to not know that? Man, chain shot is a disappointment. I honestly kind of wish I had taken just a special upgrade. I'm playing off of the special so much anyway.
Gemstones.
It's fine. All right, what have we got here? Gems? Yeah, we'll take that. And then we'll take the darkness out of here because I don't want to. I'm gonna avoid elite monsters where possible. Honestly, Dionysus might not be a bad idea just for his I forget what it's called, but the ability that makes you heal more, or heal to full whenever you take a fountain. These Gorgon heads I could do without. All of these projectile users I could do without, frankly.
You lived through all of that.
Yes, I did. Thank you for your gems. Give me your darkness. Anyway. What are you gonna do? I can complain all I like, but it's not going to change the... It's not going to change the run for the better. So let's focus on some other things in the meantime. Like, what are we going to do today, Kiwi? I anticipate I'm going to be reading a little bit. I'm going to play some Fire Emblem Engage. So I've been playing Fire Emblem Engage recently, and I know if you've been around for the Celeste playthrough, I talked a lot about Fire Emblem Three Houses, which you've been kind of binging. Although, oh, that trap kill was kind of fancy. Not gonna lie. All right, anything? I have to kind of be careful and just search for things that might benefit me. We'll take the shop here. That's not a gold pot, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Well, we can afford one boon here. Anyway, I'm playing Fire Emblem Engage currently. I am a bit of a fan of the Fire Emblem series, but I will openly acknowledge that I don't have that much experience with it. My first game was Awakening. I played Fates, all 3 versions of Fates. Don't quite agree that there were 3 versions of Fates, but whatever.
Come on up.
I'd say Conquest was my favorite for Fates because, my goodness, I played it on the highest difficulty, and it was so much fun. It was just such a fun experience. You said it, bud. All right. I should probably take the HP here, but we need something.
Spend it all in one place, mate.
I mean, it's only a 38% damage increase, but the chance to crit can make some things happen. We'll get some juicy crits, maybe. I don't know. Feels like a mistake. No matter. All right, Lerny, what you got?
Bone Hydra, you're back. How wonderful.
How wonderful indeed. All right. So yeah, I just need to remember to always be dash striking. I guess really the thing I have to think about is how am I going to deal with Hades, because right now I do not have a good option for that. And that may come back to bite me very quickly if I'm not careful. Wowzers, that's some damage. These guys do not have much HP if I crit. Or I guess they don't have much HP left after I crit, is realistically what it is. Crits matter, man. Crits matter. 300% damage increase on an already buffed damage. Slightly out of range there. Rama has pretty decent range, all things considered. I think the main thing I have to focus on here is playing safe, because I can't afford to die. I mean, obviously, this is a roguelite, you're not supposed to die. But even more so than usual, just simply by the fact that I do not have Death Defiances. So let's try and get the Rama passive spread around. Oh, really? You're just going to immediately come out and attack like that? Rude of you, I think. Alright, that's one head down. This should be a second one. A third one. Oh, don't get hit by that. That was close. I almost got hit by that. Definitely, I think I'm like genuinely one hit away, one chin smash away from death here. Actually, no, I'm chin smash does 16 damage. So I am technically 2 hits away. And I think we're good at this point. It's unlikely that I'll take more damage here unless I make a fundamental mistake. But I've proven myself capable of less. Okay.
That's what you get.
Definitely not the cleanest Bone Hydra, but not the worst either. Hopefully we come across, or we find ourselves coming across a fountain room on the next floor, because we're going to need it.
Add enough heat for now, I presume.
We got what we needed from Aphrodite, so now begs the question, what else can I use that would be to my benefit? Honestly, Evergreen Acorn may save us in Hades. I don't know if that's better or worse than Luckier Tooth. Think about it this way. A hit from Hades would do 30 or 40 damage if I get caught in his big sweeping attack, and less so if I get hit by his projectiles that only do like 20. So there are trade-offs here. If I get hit by the big sweeps, then I would be better off using Evergreen Acorn. Otherwise, I think it's probably better to play Lucky Tooth. But we don't need that just yet, so what do I want now? What makes sense at this point? Nothing really. Harpy, maybe we just take Harpy Feather Duster just for the HP it can drop. Broken Urns have a chance. Okay, so we just have to go. We're gonna go around and break urns. This is probably the wrong choice. Maybe what would have made more sense is taking the coin purse, honestly. But so be our decision. Maybe I should sell one of these spoons if I had the option to. It's fine.
Next region.
We're having a really rough run. I'm gonna have to play out of my mind to make Hades happen in a meaningful manner. But and that's even assuming I get past Theseus and Asterius, which
Time to pick a fight.
we'll see about that one, hun. I'm not making any promises here.
I've gone farther than I can see from here.
All right, let's see. Hammer or HP? I mean, the hammer we need. We need something to make this build come online. I will not take a range reduction even if it means double attack, because that seems like a bad decision. Oh, right, these chariots are going to be a right problem. I can already see that happening. All right. Basically, the most important thing I have to remember with this build right now is I have range and I need to use it. I'm very prone to going melee because of how I like to play this build, and that is stacking up all of the damage in one hit on like a double or triple attack, which requires me to go close range, and I don't want to do that here.
My weapon's hidden talents.
I swear this game is kind of a jerk. All right, see, there's triple shot. There's power shot. Maybe I build around power shot, because that's 150% base damage. That's wild. Or I do this and just hit 3 times. I think I'm going to take power shot. It's probably...
Deadliest bow of all.
Objectively speaking, it's probably better to have taken triple shot there. But I think it's risky business. Oh, wow. Those HPs actually heal me for 10. That's actually a pretty substantial amount of HP. I think HP here is more important than coin. At this point, nothing short of an Aphrodite attack is going to win us this run. So I'm better off just playing safely. Yes, game. Thank you. It's kind of crazy how long it took me. Like, I saw them called Flame Wheels fairly early on, but I for some reason thought they were called Hot Wheels. And the game took so long to finally tell me they were called Flame Wheels again, and I was just calling them the wrong name this whole time. A little bit sad, but not surprising for me. Despite having gotten the upgrade to the power shot, it still seems fairly difficult to pull off reliably. But that damage upgrade is pretty darn solid. The main issue is, well, in hindsight, am I even going to be allowed to use that against Hades? And the answer is probably not. We're really going to have to try and safe spot him. We'll take another Artemis Spoon here. I guess more crit chance is always welcome. Like, there's no doubt about it. It does a heckin' ton of damage. But it does depend on me remembering to use it. Oh, good. I need to remember about these pots breaking and giving me HP. I'm going to be prone to forgetting them.
That one's rearming.
No, it's not. It's dead. Oh, dear. Not a fan of the setup. Oh, no. Please. Go away. Go, shoot. Whew, spooky. It would be cool if the power shot, or if the range attack would bounce off of walls with chain shot. That would make it at least a little bit better, because then I can like do corner shots. But we take what we get, I suppose. All right, cast, no. Crit does more damage. All damage has a chance to be crit. So it's just a flat 2% higher crit chance versus 22% more damage when we crit. That really doesn't feel like that much when you're already increasing your damage by triple. So I think we'll just take pressure points. Not amazing, but not bad either. More chance to crit is more chance to crit, I guess. We'll do this.
You leave my troves alone.
I will do no such thing, dear father. Would you kindly leave me be? Goodbye. You're still alive? There we go. Oh, right. Revenant, and done. Oh, well, aren't you cute?
Why do I bother?
That flame wheel was like, well, I don't want to fight him. Whatever. We've got a very nice surplus of gems. Okay, let's see what we get here. Instantly restore 3... Oh, I know if... Every time I take a Chaos Gate in Elysium, I get given, like, a much better offer for what I could take instead. I don't honestly think there's anything that Zeus could offer me here that I want. I will... This is rather cost-effective for healing, so I'm going to take it. And then I'm going to go... Like, I know I have the Harpy Feather Duster, so I should probably use it. But it's guaranteed HP versus a chance for HP. An upgraded Zeus Boon just, I don't think, does enough for me right now. And I'm talking, I'm now realizing I was talking about having privileged status, and now I'm realizing that privileged status is a mirror passive, so I will never have privileged status on this run, no matter what I get in terms of curses or otherwise. The curses do give a solid bit of extra damage, though, so it's not like they're not worth having. It's just, I shouldn't be making boon decisions around getting it, obviously. Well, at the very least, we have... I wouldn't call this amazing damage. It's honestly a degree of mediocre. Okay, no, that's not right. I've definitely had far weaker builds than what I'm currently running. I would call this damage medium good. Like hitting a 500 after charging up. Like our DPS isn't anything to write home about, but it's definitely better than where it was not too long ago, you know? Oh dear. Losing my voice. 1 second. Alright. Just gradually accumulating all this HP is quite nice. Any golden pots for me to heal from or any other goodies on the floor? No. Patroclus. Patroclus. Getting offered another mini-boss fight to get Zeus. Patroclus can give us attack up, and frankly, that would help us a ton against Theseus. I always appreciate that he just has a large lump sum of phases for us to break here.
I shall not take up arms again, stranger. Not even against you.
I feel like you already said that once. Ah, interesting. So if you don't have Death Defiances, he doesn't even offer it to you. Interesting. Well, anyway, 10 encounters of 60% increased attack damage should go a long way for helping us fight against the troublemakers. Do I want the palm here or the... I feel like the coin, honestly, is the better option because I can't rely... I can't guarantee that I will get the attack upgrade. So yeah, let's go that route. Like, thankfully, my attack one-shots most conventional enemies. At least the weaker sorts. I do wonder if maybe taking the Athena attack would have been better. I don't think this was the wrong choice, though. It's simply a matter of what would have been objectively better. I think realistically the way I'm gonna have to play against Hades is super lame. But if it wins us the match, then that's for the best, frankly. Okay, good. That's a whole lot of extra coin. Now we should be able to buy an HP upgrade, tentatively speaking, an HP upgrade, and a boon.
Anything I need?
No, not really, honestly. None of that's terribly interesting. Coin or palm? I think for similar reason, do I take... I think I do take the coin here. Maybe I go for an anvil in Charon's shop on the final floor. These guys, their attacks come out pretty fast, and I have to be careful because their range is far longer than it looks. I'm surprised none of those hits actually landed on me, because they should have. Well, that was unfortunate. That was entirely avoidable. Okay. Once again, I just need to remember that I have Harpy Feather Duster and can use it to my benefit. I would appreciate you not doing that, though. Goodbye, HP. Wha-bam. Okay, more things are spawning in. Oh, good. Hot Wheels. Oh, dear. Oh, how did I dodge that? Sheesh. Well, didn't dodge that one. All right, we've taken a lot of damage that was, strictly speaking, not necessary in this room, but at least that spearman was deciding he wanted to get hit by the arrows there. Convenient of him to just completely wipe out his entire armor pool. All right, let's see if these pots give us anything to gain HP from. Okay, so here's the moment where I potentially throw the run or potentially win the run, because we have been offered a trial between Athena and Artemis. And now common sense goes this door, but Jeff Sense says go this door because since when have I wanted to play safe on this run, after having repeatedly said I'd like to play safe? And I should play safe. Jeff makes bad decisions, Kiwi. We knew that. We always knew that. Alright, here we go. What do we get from our favorite goddesses that start with A? And yes, I know about the third one. I'll take that now. Okay.
Yum.
I don't know who's better to... Oh, you know what? Actually...
Bless you, Zagreus.
Absolutely the correct first choice. Your special is stronger with a 20% chance to crit. No, we do need to maintain I think we need to maintain our special dealing weak because I need the damage reduction. Like, this is cute and all, but my special's not for damage. It's for debuffing. So I guess we take her... you know what? I need Athena's call. I'm taking clean kill here. That's such a lame boon.
You could have avoided this outcome any number of ways, yet still you risk incurring my wrath.
Anyway, I decided to go this route because Athena doesn't actually do damage. She just makes enemies invulnerable temporarily, and I can deal with that, especially if I kill them fast enough.
Time to win
Especially
her
if they're mobile and don't stay in her AoE that gives them the invulnerability, which is the other funny thing. As you just saw, they kind of just dodged her ability. It is a bit of a problem when she gets it on the Revenants, though, because then I can't stop them from rearming necessarily, but it's fine. But I can very safely kite things out here. In theory. If she starts spawning chariots, those tend to give me a little bit more trouble, especially with the invulnerability on them, but in general, I'll always be able to kill one of these while the other one's invulnerable. And I have so much range on them, especially with Rama, just having such a ridiculous long-range option. We're going to take care of this archer first if they're going to safe spot us like that. These spearmen have quite the mad hops, if you will. It's fine that one rearmed. We can deal with it just fine. I'm gonna get you. I want to get you. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Cool. And we killed him with perfect timing there so that she couldn't get the invulnerability on the Revenant. Okay. Not bad.
I'm satisfied we understand each other better now, don't we? What do you say we carry on and get you from this place?
I still took like 25 damage, so not a great... Now this is tempting. We currently have 38% more damage with a 15% chance to crit versus 100% more damage and the guaranteed effect of deflection. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know which one's better here, honestly. I think since my intent is to kite, I'm still going to leave this be. We'll take the briefly deflect after taking damage. So the trial, strictly speaking, was not worth it. We did not get anything terribly worth writing home to. That may in part be due to my decision-making skills. I would have loved to have seen Athena's call, but we get another chance at it.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Well, I mean, we're still taking it, but it feels kind of lame that she offers us 2 epic boons compared to the one we wanted that is just neutral. If she's really testing our convictions to what we said we wanted, well, I'm not... I knew what I wanted, and I got it anyway, I suppose. Not a single HP from all of those pots. Guess we'll just buy this. Alright, 200 max life. We're not in a terrible spot. It's mostly just how will this next room go?
You.
Me!
Beware, Asterius. The demon comes. The demon who would sever the fraternal bonds we share if we so much as drop our guard.
What? You think I'm here to ruin your friendship? Look, to each his own in that regard, though, since you bring it up, I really don't see why Asterius puts up with you.
I guess we actually are trying to break up their friendship here.
You see? Just as I said. Cover your bovine ears, Asterius, for this monstrosity would poison us to get the upper hand.
I mean, we're not running Dionysus, but I would poison you, yes. I'm surprised that didn't hit me there.
The crowd fills me with strength. Stand and fight.
I am. I never stop standing. Alright, so yeah, our damage isn't amazing. Oh, goodness, I'm glad I dodged there because I was not actually sure where... I was like, I'm probably safe, but I don't know where Theseus is. So I elected to, to play it safe and dodge just in case, and my goodness, it was a good choice. Oh, shoot. It's fine.
There's naught else you can do against my might.
It would be ideal... Oh, come on, I was behind that. It would be ideal if I could get the chain attack off on them, but realistically speaking, I need to separate them out so I have as much time to dodge a projectile from Theseus as possible, and then damage him, and then focus on DPSing Asterius as well. Oh, where'd you come from? I'm gonna use Athena's call here. I don't remember seeing Asterius use his, like, shift into phase 2. I'm not complaining. I know he did it, because clearly he is using his phase 2 patterns. What do you mean? Thank you? What? Why do you thank us for beating him? And why did my auto target go that way?
Your battle prowess leaves much to be desired.
As does yours, Theseus. Yours is actually really lackluster. All you do is sit and spam. I guess I shouldn't complain about him camping with long-range projectiles. Did you see how I beat the bull there? But still. As long as I'm more conservative with my dashes, I should be fine. Oh, you know what? That's why. Auto target gets broken every time he breaks my my angle on him. I think he should be phasing shortly. There we go.
Lord Dionysus, lend me your power.
As long as he misses, I don't mind if he lends you his power. You can definitely tell that Dionysus might be a teensy bit drunk because his accuracy there was rather embarrassingly poor. I guess it lasts longer, which is potentially its strength. But nope. What even hit me there? Oh, I see we're poisoned. Huh. It only does 1 damage. I thought I could. I am taking more damage than I need to from the. Oh, every time I get hit, the screen slows down like I get hit by an actual attack, and it very much is throwing me off. Whoop. I'm just trying to get as much damage as I can on him, which is easier said than done because he keeps blocking it with his shield. There we go. All right.
That's one champion unseated. There's my shade.
There it is, yeah. Definitely not my cleanest run, but you know.
Be seeing all of you next time, all right?
All things considered, I played relatively safe and came out better for it.
Think you can get out of here?
I really do. All right, I think I convinced myself that I will use the Lucky Tooth, so we'll stick with the Lucky Tooth here. Anything to buy here? I could top myself off with the HP, or I could buy this for the attack upgrade. It only lasts for 6 chambers, though. Wait, I still have Cyclops meat jerky on top of that. I think we buy this, yeah. And then what do we sell?
Take the trade.
Your critical effects are even. I mean, 35 gold for 15% damage on crit. I think we do sell that, honestly.
The gods won't mind.
Because then it gives me a chance of maybe finding another Wall of Charon later on that I can buy a healing item from. Or not an item, but a heal from. Jolted. I don't really feel like Jolted's doing much either, but we'll hold on to that for now, I think. Generally speaking, I don't want to be close enough to enemies that that they have the chance of getting that. Actually, that's a question. Does that ability proc on enemies if I'm not near them, but still have a near miss dodge? If that's the case, then it's pretty solid, and I should continue to use it because Hades does have some projectile-based attacks. Nice of them to give us so many gold pots here. Okay, so we should be able to afford at least 1 boon right out the gate, in theory. Let's see what our offerings are. Artemis and Hermes and Athena. Okay, those are all pretty solid options. And then here we get Artemis and an HP up. I think what I want to do here is I'm going to start with the HP up.
I can use this.
And then let's go down the route that leads to Hermes because genuinely 1 extra dash would do so much for our survivability here at going into Hades. I got caught on the wall. There wasn't much I could do there. And I do have to be. I'm going to be trying to be extra vigilant for hunting for coin pots. Oh my goodness, rats everywhere. I don't know. I feel like Harpy's Feather Duster honestly healed us a whole bunch. It played out much better than I expected it to, frankly. So I can't complain too much about it. Look at all the. Okay, they're definitely being a bit generous to us with these gold pots. I'm not going to complain about that. I think that attack was dead on, and yet somehow it feels like it missed. Weird. This definitely doesn't feel like the run where I want an early Satyr sack, because we still need a little bit more to feel safe going into Hades' fight. I'm honestly considering the, I know it's guarded by an elite or a mini-boss, but the other Centaur Heart for another 25 HP sounds pretty solid right now. Anything to give me as much survivability as possible would go a long way. Darn it, I thought I would kill you with the Rama passive there. Oh well.
Got to hold on.
Oh, wait, stay behind the door. Not a door. Not sure why I called it a door. Alright, there's an instance where Chain Shot actually did its job. Color me surprised. There we go. Okay, Hermes. Please give us something good.
I heard a certain someone's back at home with you down there now, cuz. I call it wonderful news, except it isn't news. At least not yet. So if the time comes that you want to spread the word, just give the signal here.
Oh my goodness, Hermes. Hermes, nothing gets by you. I guess Charon probably told you. I feel like a lot of people would start panicking if they knew that Hermes knew that. Okay, here's the question. 10% damage reduction because I don't get hit 10% of the time, or 30% damage healing if I get hit. Definitely not the ones that I was looking for. I think I'm just going to take the life recovery. I don't know. I don't know how to parse those in comparison to each other, or I don't want to think hard enough to know how to parse those two is probably the more accurate way to describe my thought process here. It honestly may be worthwhile saving up for the anvil. If I lose Chain Shot and get something better, that'd be awesome. If I lose Power Shot, I mean, I'm not really using the Power Shot entirely anyway, so I think trading out either of those is fine. We'll go for Athena first here.
See what's in here.
See what other... Maybe we can get her Legendary boon. Her Legendary would be so good for us for survival. It's probably not going to happen, but it would be nice if it did. And there's a gold pot. Excellent. Yeah, I think I will take the anvil. Hopefully it doesn't screw us over too bad. I mean, we mostly have things to gain. Oh, actually, thinking about it, one thing that could hurt us pretty badly is if we get double shot, where we have to be closer range. So all of our attack ups from... Oh, wait, hold on. HP. Restore 61 HP. We'll take that, yeah. I'm going to try and keep myself topped off as much as possible, because I know at any instance I could take a whole lot of damage and be very upset about myself. Alright, so second room, no Satyr Sack yet, which is fine. But honestly, our damage, I don't know, maybe it's not worth risking the loss of Power Shot, because it does, especially if it crits, it does a lot of damage for us. But it still does not. Rama has such a long windup to its Power Shot going off. You can definitely feel the hours passing while that's charging up. Not sure if it was a rat that hit me or if it was one of the Razor Blades, but based on the amount of HP I have left, it was probably a Razor Blade. Or sorry, a rat. Those Razor Blades hurt. When you deflect damage... Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do this. This makes it so that the next couple rooms I can just kind of activate it immediately. So we got our God Gauge is 20% filled on entry to each room now. May as well. It'll make our trip through Tartarus a little bit safer. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the anvil and risk it.
What's it going to be?
Alright, we traded out Perfect Shot, which is unfortunately not the one we wanted to trade out, I believe. Ugh. Okay. Well, we got two of the worst possible options and lost our only, like, actual damage boon. Okay, so basically when I fire, I do a little AoE around me, and now I have 4 extra shots on my special.
Where to?
Awful. Genuinely awful. I shouldn't have done that. I lost so much for that. Oh well. It's fine. I had almost talked myself out of it, and then I went for the gamble. And here we are. At least our special does some damage. Actually, let's see how much damage the special does on one hit. 105. Not amazing. Why couldn't you have just taken Chain Shot? Why, you know what, I should have known. I should have known the way this game has been playing this whole time. Why would I expect it to be kind to me now? RNG has not been nice to me whatsoever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm still running one of my best weapons, and we're not doing extremer measures. I have no reason to fail other than my own incompetence.
Here we are.
And I think I don't need to express that.
This message.
Alright. Critical damage, marks foes. Sure, support fire. That'll be fun with the special.
Ah, good. It's still fresh.
What makes it fresh? Aw, man. And I can't even afford the Artemis boon now. But frankly, I don't think there's really anything that Artemis gives that I strictly want right now. I don't remember what her legendary is, but something tells me it's not worth the risk. Like going through a mini-boss fight or an elite monster fight just for the sake of that one Artemis boon.
Just a gap.
Sounds like a bad decision, so I think... Yeah, I mean, the HP sounds nice, the coin sounds nice. We don't need either, strictly speaking. I think we've got all we can afford to have.
Fang-bearing Cerberus directs all three of his attentions toward the Satyr Sack.
That he does.
I owe you one, boy.
Cerberus vanquished. Not really. Alright, Kiwi, all bets are on. Tell me whether you think I'm going to win this or not. I hopefully will have a better showing than last time. We have Lucky Tooth, so I get 1 Death Defiance, but and we're full HP, so our odds are reasonable, especially if I play safe and play ranged.
The bow is the weapon of a coward, boy.
Shut up.
I said so even to Hera's face. I'm unsurprised that you are drawn to it, and yet something has changed about it. I can tell.
I may be a coward, but I play melee with the bow a lot. Call me a coward when I'm triple-shotting your face with Hera's bow. All Aphrodite's decked out. We'll have that moment. That might be our 32 fear win, honestly. And when that happens, we'll see if you call me a coward then, Hades. Yes, I'm a coward. I know I am.
What, you mean that Coronacht has taken on the aspect of a divine preserver person of some sort, of whom I've seen mere glimpses, but seems definitely very capable and really rather brave?
I think it's also worth pointing out that, in particular with this run, calling me a coward with a bow is probably accurate.
I know not why the old infernal arms endear themselves to you, and I entirely care not in whose weakling aspect you bring them forth, only to fall to me.
We'll see if I fall here, Hades. We'll see. If I do fall, it'll probably be in phase 2. Actually, this is a pretty solid amount of damage, especially with support fire. It's kind of funny. Where are you, Dad? There you are. Slightly out of range. Okay, yeah, so I do need to try and keep my distance as much as possible. Would have been amazing if I had Demeter here. Demeter would have slowed him down so much. Yeah, man, our damage fell off without Power Shot. Like, we are barely getting out of range of him. At the very least, I do appreciate all of the arrows firing out of me. Actually, it's only 2. Never mind. I guess there's a bit of a cooldown to it. Unfortunate. Oh, hello. Well, I dodged that perfectly. Don't feel like it deserved it. Man, is...
Need help with something, Father?
Seems it. Let's take these guys out first. Chain Shot should make these relatively short work. I'm going to use this for safety, though, just to play it safer. These grabbers will be a big problem if I get hit by them. I see you. I see your hot feet. Oh gosh, don't call it that. Don't call them hot feet pics. Run away. Oh, hello. Oh, I could have dodged that.
Excuse me for a moment.
Okay, see you when you come back. Welcome back, Dad. Oh man, this is such a painfully slow fight. We've got him halfway down, though. And we've almost got a fully charged Athena call, which will be very helpful for phase 2. Oh, wow, he delayed that. I thought that was going to come out a lot faster. I guess that's the unfortunate nature of getting used to the way he plays when he just got the attack speed up. I blocked that. I saw that coming, so I had to use the Athena boon, yeah, the Athena call for safety there, and I'm glad I did. I'm using it again. I don't feel good here. Alright. Got rid of all of the supports. Oh, I was caught in my special animation. I was getting hit by that no matter what I did. Man, that's so delayed. It's hard to time. Oh no, don't darkness away. Where you go? Where you go, Dad? I don't know. It's like I honestly have enough time to dash once and then a second time. And that's what's throwing me off, because it just comes out so much slower than I expect it to. Oh, hi, Dad. Again? Okay. Let's get rid of this. The other one's gonna pop, but that's fine. Okay, I've learned the timing, and now we should have fully charged Athena and phase 2. I'd say overall that was a pretty clean phase 1. We got hit. We definitely got hit more than we strictly needed to. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Just watch. The nice thing is about phase 2, he has less HP, which is going to help us in the long run. I'm going to use this here. Oh. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize it was fully charged. I was trying to not have to use it the fully charged if I could avoid it. Well, this is fine. Feels like it was a little bit of a waste, but we got some good damage on him, so I can't complain too much. And I mean, if he's going to let us get free damage here as well, those pots are kind of a problem. Oh, my goodness. Alright, you know what? So I've learned the phase 2 timing. That's why I was dodging a lot sooner than I strictly needed to. Can I bounce this onto him? I can't. Maybe from the single? No. It's fine. So far we've taken less damage in phase 2 than we took in phase 1, which is kind of funny when you say it out loud. Alright, we're on to a second phase. I thought I could bounce that up too. Did something actually hit me there? I feel like something just hit me there. I'm not sure what. Can we stop auto... Can we please stop auto-targeting the pots? Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh. I'm glad that missed. Alright, we're gonna take out these pots. They're a problem. Oh boy. These crits are helping a lot. Thank you, Athena. Or, oh my goodness. It would be lovely if I could get my gods in it right. I feel like they deserve better from me than that. Okay. Oh, you know what? That must be what happened. I must have gotten hit by a... I'm gonna do this. It's too risky not to. Because when you get hit by Hades' Bloodstone, you get a damage amplification debuff. Oh, I pressed the wrong button in the wrong order. Unfortunate. I do think we've got him. Oh, I tried to use my call and I didn't have it up. Okay, got the hit there. I think we got this, and we may not have even needed Lucky or Tooth. We needed Lucky Tooth. Oh, well, he didn't use the move I was expecting him to. Oh, why did I do that? Oh my goodness. Oh boy. All right, we can still afford to take like 2 hits. Okay, that's 2 hits right there. And 3, 2, 1.
For a student of Achilles, I fear that you surpassed even his skill by now. I'll get you yet.
All right, well, there we go. We beat Meg. Well, actually, we didn't beat Meg, so I don't know if it counts. But,
in the name of Hades.
Oh my goodness, this run was a hot mess. Like, it was intentionally a challenge run, but the game just decided to make it even more challenging. And that was totally unnecessary, game.
Having already seen the splendid cottage of Persephone sufficient times, the stubborn underworld prince nevertheless attempts to go there once again. Although his memory of it shall have to do.
Like genuinely, the game would not give us Aphrodite's attack, didn't give us Athena's call until super late, and all of our hammer options were not the ones we wanted. And then when I finally re-roll...
Thank you, everyone. You're too kind.
When we finally re-roll the hammer, we get 2 of the worst possible options and lose our only damage buff.
I was just resting my eyes. You won't tell anybody, right?
Hypnos, you're going to be sleeping a lot in the future, don't worry.
I knew you could do it.
Aw, thanks, Mom. I think she's talking to Dusa, though.
Thanatos, the world outside, didn't you say that it would make you sick being out there for very long at all? I understand now what you meant by that. Beautiful place and all, but it's good to be back.
Kiwi, I'm sure you're going to enjoy all of these sneezes. I apologize, though. I would prefer to keep my orificial sounds out of the recordings, but I'm sure you're finding them funny, so you're welcome.
See what I mean now, Zag? Nice place to visit on occasion, sure, but I definitely wouldn't want to live there.
Couldn't if I tried. Must have missed Achilles.
Okay. Oh, what have you got to say?
Hey, welcome.
Something happened in Elysium, just don't know what. Cause of death, rare toad. Okay.
I didn't think you had it in you, boy.
To not use the mirror? Yeah, I feel pretty fancy. I'm sad I didn't get an achievement for that.
Were you able to make it to my cottage on the surface, Zagreus? I hope my lavender patches are doing all right.
I couldn't make it all the way there, Mother. It's like, without your presence on the surface, I'm unable to hang on for very long at all.
Ah, I was afraid of that. Well, don't despair. I placed a charm upon my seedlings there that ought to keep them flourishing well on their own. Your duty now is simply to escape.
Well, that's
you keep it up.
That's convenient of you.
I will. Thank you, Mother.
Cerberus?
Now, here you go, Serby, and, don't eat me, please.
He would never eat her.
You're my good boy, yes you are.
Because he is a good boy, and good boys don't eat deuces. Alright. Let's see if he actually commends us for not using any of the mirrors.
Regarding your responsibilities, our resources director is available to you in my private quarters. Normally, it would be I alone transferring excess resources back into our realm.
The fabled resources director. So now I get to give away the hard-earned resources I've painstakingly gathered over time.
You get to do precisely that. It is not necessary that you do. But if you wish to rise above your current station, you shall do it.
What's the point in rising above my current station? I thought our work was to be done in secrecy.
It is. There is no point but pride, and pride is dangerous. Do what you will. I care not as long as everything gets adequately done.
Sounds great.
Oh, hello.
So if I recall, the rank advancement that we just unlocked is literally just a dump for darkness as we accumulate it and does nothing more than just achievements, which is a little disappointing, but it's fine. All right, let's go ahead and unlock some stuff. What do I want? Let's see. Let's go ahead and get... There are, like I said, I believe there are some things that are worth getting. For example, the aquarium, cubicle, house decor for river denizens transplanted from the underworld.
Approved. The head chef certainly is going to need a place to safely care for all the fish I've been hauling in.
Yay!
After that I checked, this was not Poseidon's domain.
No, and it never will be, Hades. Calm down. Let's see. Bed chambers, pool scrying, bedroom decor, contains faint traces of the past if you look closely.
Let's go with this. Should make a nice enough addition to my chambers.
Indeed.
Okay, and the other thing I think we wanted to unlock is the lyre, but I don't know if we can actually get that until we have properly reunited a pair of singing lovers.
Pray tell me something, Zagreus. How is she lately, Eurydice, I mean. Her hair? Fall colors or full bloom? Her poise? As proud and supple as the oak?
As proud and supple as the oak.
She's all right, Orpheus. Seems comfortable within her little place in Asphodel. The only thing that seems to bother her at all is when I mention you. Is there nothing you can do to patch things up?
I would say Eurydice is quality of redwood, which, as far as I'm familiar with, is probably the highest rated tree I could give her.
Alas, I cannot change the past, my friend. So no. As you can plainly see by now, I'm dead to her. Rightfully so, at that.
But that's just a technicality. I mean, you're here, she's there. So what if you're not breathing anymore? You have all eternity ahead of you. Don't you want to see her again?
Don't I want to see my Eurydice again? Why, yes. That more than anything, my friend. Provided she wanted to see me. I tried once to disturb her everlasting rest, as you well know, and that did not pan out as I had hoped.
You're not making this easy, Orpheus.
You sure aren't, but I also understand your reluctancy. Generally speaking, when someone tells you, no, I don't want to ever see your face again, you should probably respect that. Although I understand why in this instance they're not, and it's exclusively because, well, they are going to eventually rekindle, but...
The head chef always wants fish.
I think there is value in both communication...
Good service from the head chef.
and space and time. Sometimes space and time is the best thing for a relationship.
This is my latest haul.
Communication
All right, then.
isn't always easy when it's done under duress and sadness.
How do you do, fishies?
Haha, 48 fishes caught. I'd love to know how many I failed at catching, because it was definitely a rough patch at the start of this game, to say the least. Ooh, what are you?
How about we put this there?
The Pool of Scrying.
As many chances as it takes.
We're almost at 10,000 defeats. Or 10,000 enemies slain.
A beautifully decorated, subtly enchanted ball containing traces of the hapless prince's past attempts to flee the underworld now accents a particularly cluttered corner of his room.
Always wanted my own scrying pool.
And now you have it.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Just give me access to the archive chamber, please. I want to know which run I accidentally forgot to record.
Anything on the list?
Like I said before, so we're at what? We're at 24 escape attempts, but on paper, this is episode 23. So if it's not episode 23 by the time this comes out, that means I figured out where the missing episode is. But if it's not, then we just have a missing episode, and I don't know how to explain it other than I messed up.
Less prattle, more battle, boyo. Give me all you got.
You got it, Skelly. Oh wait, actually, most importantly, ta-da!
Hey, you did it, pal.
What'd I get?
Huzzah!
What in blazes?
It's beautiful.
I just knew you had it in you, pal. Enjoying your new prize? Pack the punishment, smack the punishment, no problem. Know what I mean? Of course, that was just the easy one you got there. Pretty sure I could have got that one myself.
Oh, Skelly. You know how we respond to challenges. Have you not seen the last 2 runs?
Wait, just so I understand, I literally toiled through hell and back, and my reward is just a statue of you. Don't get me wrong, it's lovely. It's just, I don't know what I expected.
It's absolutely gorgeous, Zagreus. You should appreciate it more, honestly.
Look, boyo, there was a little mix-up when we put in the request for that thing, see? I told him to make something that'll make me look good with my sources, and anyway, that's how it all turned out. The other ones turned out much better, though. You'll see.
Completely acknowledging that they are more statues of himself.
I'll temper my expectations just in case.
Statue erected. Skelly leaving the bath. The useless trinket earned the first of Skelly's prizes. Alright, Kiwi. Well, there we go. And we're going to get Dark Thirst on the shield. I think I'm going to go Aspect of Zeus again, because I was having a lot of fun with this one last time.
Form.
And we'll definitely run... We'll run Zeus's Keepsake on this again. Alright, so Aspect of Zeus, Zeus's Keepsake, we'll do that in the next run. I hope you look forward to it, Kiwi. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope you are... this is helping you fall asleep. If you're sleeping, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and I will see you in the next one, where we're going to keep it simple and probably just do the first 2 levels of Extreme Measures again. Simple, right?
Stick around on my account, boyo.
See you in the next one, love. Bye.